Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and very highly recommend. And today's book is Falling in Love at the Movies, Rom-Coms from the Screwball Era to Today by Esther Zuckerman. This is published by Running Press. It retails for $24 in the United States, $31 in Canada, and is 242 pages long. If you love classic rom-coms, either past or present, you will definitely appreciate this book. It is filled with nostalgia about romantic comedies. And who doesn't like a good comedy? As someone who used to love horror movies way back, I appreciate rom-coms today. I sort of refined my tastes a little bit. But the author talks about the history of rom-coms, of course, and she even goes back as far as Shakespeare, because Shakespeare really, a lot of his plays were romantic comedies. And some of today's rom-com themes sort of take a page from William Shakespeare. And she goes back to the 1930s and talks about the classic rom-coms and the classic actors and actresses who were part of that era. She looks back at It Happened One Night from 1934 with Claudette Colbert, and the classic scene of when she's at the side of the road trying to hitch a ride. She hikes up her skirt and it gets her a ride. And a lot of the 30s, 40s, and 50s were romantic comedies with great stars of that era. She progresses to the 50s with Rock Hudson and Doris Day in the love stories that they had together. And there's several chapters, and some of the chapters are Men in Crisis, The Meet Cute, The Art of Deception, Not So Happily Ever After, and The High Maintenance Woman. And she also looks at America's sweethearts, past and present. She looks at some classic stars like Jean Arthur, who was noted in a lot of romantic comedies back in the 40s and 50s. She also talks about Meg Ryan and her classics, like You've Got Mail and all the other ones. And Julia Roberts is a rom-com sweetheart too, along with Jennifer Lopez and Sandra Bullock and so many more. If you're a fan of romantic comedies, and I shouldn't, well, I don't know if I should admit, but I love Hallmark romantic movies. Now, I guess they're not really comedies per se, but the act of falling in love and adding a bit of humor is something that's been around for decades in the movie business. And another plus here is that there are so many pictures of classic scenes from the romantic comedies too, like I said, past and present. And the author, Esther Zuckerman, does an excellent job of defining, what parts of the movies she liked that were romantic comedies and made the films romantic comedies. Because not every romantic comedy works, as she talks about. But if you're a fan of movies and you love falling in love at the movies and either in your living room watching the romantic comedies or going to the theater, this is definitely a book you will want to add to your collection. If you're nostalgic for romantic comedies, like I said, it looks at from the 30s onward, and it's very highly recommended. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I hope you will, and I kind of think you will too. So thank you for watching. I'll be back very soon with another excellent book that I'm reading right now. So if you do love books and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I'm all about books. I've reviewed books since 1980. So books are my life and my love. So thank you for watching as always, and I will be back very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.